Yo, what's up? It's your boy Al.
Hey, it's Alex.
It's my roommate, guys. Yeah. So thanks for watching that video. Yeah, it was fun.
It was
I
a
think
lot of fun.
I'm gonna start off by just telling you how the whole video came about. Basically, I was just driving home, and as weird as it sounds, yes, God gave me this amazing vision of me just knocking on his door and just having a conversation with him on a piece of paper about racism. And I warned him. I warned you, right? I was like, I know this is weird, but just like answer my questions. Like, let's just have a conversation on this piece of paper. He was down for it. We did it. It was dope.
Yeah.
And then we decided to make a video out of it. And I'm hoping that it blessed you. I'm hoping that it healed your heart. I'm hoping that it gave you some encouragement. I'm hoping that it gave you some hope, especially for our generation. I feel like our generation, like I used to always say, our generation can like end racism today if we wanted to. Like, we just don't care. Like, we don't care about any of that stuff. Like, it's so sad and it's so unfortunate that we've like, it's here. Like, it's something that it is our reality. So I'm thankful that you guys watched the video. I'm thankful for you being in it. Of
Thankful
course,
for you.
like this guy is really dope, and so glad he's my roommate. I used to want to switch my roommates start of this semester, and I didn't want a roommate. I felt like I didn't had all the roommate trouble. I feel like I did it all. So I said, yo, it's time for me to just single myself out and just like no roommates, no none of that. And then I was gonna switch to somebody I knew. That way I didn't have to meet new people, and everything was just like red flag, red flag, red flag. And I was like, why? What's going on? And I just like, all right, God, I'm just going to trust you. Like, I'm not going to do something dumb, move out of my grace or something. So I went with it, and we were just like regular. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Have a good day. Like, just simple conversation. And like, just by this video alone, like our relationship has like went from a 1 to like a million. Like I said, this guy's dope.
My brother right here.
So you see, like, so you know, he's really dope. Supports me OD. I support him OD. Like, it's just all love now, and I think is something that everybody I feel like needs to understand. Like, just because your roommate may be a different race, a different culture, a different religion, beliefs, anything like that, like, doesn't mean like you can't like step out your comfort zone and like befriend them and try to like start a relationship with them. Like, I was like, you know, I'm cool. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know how we all go, like, it was doing black and white. Like, yo, who cares? Like, who cares about all of that? Like, reach out. Like, we wouldn't have this dope relationship now if I didn't step out or he didn't step out. Like, you tried, right? Like, he definitely tried to talk to me all the time. I was like, it's good, bro. Like, let's keep moving. Like, but he's definitely dope.
Yeah, essentially everything that Al said is totally relevant. I kind of moving into the whole thing. I was looking for just more of just somebody I could casually be with, just live together in you know, good standings. But what I got was way more than I could have ever expected. Even now, Al and I are just having open conversations all the time, just about anything. We're talking about we're always talking about religion. We're talking about the state of the modern world. We're talking about it can even be something as simple as a video game. Like, we just talk about so many things now openly, and we share a lot of things with each other, and it's really special. And it's crazy to me to think that, you know, maybe 2-3 months ago, this was somebody that I never had met in my entire life. I never could have expected to have a roommate like this, and now I've gained somebody in my life that I value so highly and that I think so importantly of. So just like Al said, really just if you have a roommate that you're not so sure about, or that, you know, you're thinking about switching or something, and you haven't even held a conversation with that person yet, don't even think about it. Like, before you even try to switch your roommate in the coming semester, or, you know, in any time soon, sit them down first, have a conversation with them, like, really learn who they are as a person before you decide that you can't live with them.
Right on. You know? Yeah. Just to touch back on he said, like, again, like, racism is like really huge, and it's been undercover for so long, and some people deny it, some people don't deny it, and everything going on just with the election alone, you all see like it's been something that's like wow, like look where our nation is. And again, like he said it, is we don't live in a perfect world. You know, that's something we all know. We don't live in a perfect world, but as for me, as for him, like we're gonna put an end to racism between us. We're gonna put an end to racism with our friends and stuff like that. Like all the, you know, forget it all. Like, you know, this is my brother. We have different skin colors, different backgrounds, different cultures, but this is my brother. Like we're all doing this life together, no matter your race, no matter any, it doesn't matter anything. Like we're all humans. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, don't let your hearts be turned to hate. You watch the video. I don't have to repeat anything in the video. Don't let your hearts be turned to hate. Love each other. Love one another, no matter what race, no matter what they believe in, no matter what they say, no matter how they live. It doesn't matter. Just love all people. I love this dude right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Love this dude.
You feel me? Like, do you feel that? Do you feel that? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So, like, yo, like, reach out to the opposite race, culture, all that. Learn about them. Like, learn about them.
Something that Alan and I talked about that was really pertinent, especially when it comes to ending what we perceive as racism. You know, where I'm from, there are people that have been, from the youngest of ages, people have been taught, and they have this idea instilled in their mind that people of a different race are bad, or are just taboo. Like, you can't talk to them, you can't socialize with them. They are somehow lesser than yourself. And first of all, I cannot even believe that is something that we still practice today. But secondly, it's just so important that we know that we cannot end racism until the generation before us ends their qualm with racism. Because as long as we still have people from the previous generation preaching to their children that, you know, these different races are bad, or that you can't socialize with these certain people, it's never going to end. It's never going to end unless we cut it down from the root. And that's just a project that is certainly beyond one person. So if if you see anybody, especially those of your generation or an older generation, if you see somebody acting upon racial biases, do your best to stop that in its tracks. Try and show people that, you know, love and communication is more than just a color. It's between people. It's not just between what you see. It's between what you feel and what you express to other people.
I think that's amazing, and it's so powerful. Like, that's stuff that I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know people still practice that, but that may feel really big to you. May feel like, well, how are we supposed to stop the older generation? How you don't have to worry about, like I said, we don't live in a perfect world. We don't have to worry about what everybody's doing, but we can start off with ourselves. Like, I can't preach I don't want racism, but I can't even reach out to my own roommate. Like, it's like, we need to, like, just start with yourself. Like, and not saying that not reaching out to my roommate is racism. It's just like, how about we start loving each other? How about we start talking to each other? How about we start, you know, going to each other's events, like supporting each other? Like, it's like, I remember one time, like, I was in this really awkward position. I was like at this one place, and I was the only black person there, and it was awkward. And that definitely shouldn't be like that. Like, we should just intertwine with each other, and just like in all races. I know sometimes that we definitely make a big focus on just black and white. All races, like, all of us need to come together, everybody, and just like love on each other, be with each other. Like I was saying in a previous video that I just did, without unity there is no peace, and without peace there is no love. These are things that we have to do. Like, and I know this world is like trying to draw us all to this, like, oh, hate the opposite race, or hate this race, or hate them, no. Like, we cannot feed into that. We cannot feed. As our generation, I feel like we can change the world. We can stop all of this, but we cannot feed into the trap. We'd be feeding into the trap if we just, you know, hated each other and continue to make hateful posts or say hateful things, or stop it, y'all. Stop. We could put an end to this junk. Like, it really is a dead thing. It's a dead
Right.
thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this needs to stop now.
And if you can't, one big thing that Al has definitely taught me over anything is if you can't love or learn to love the person that you live with and that you live next to, even though you don't know a whole lot about them at first, how do you expect to love all people? If your ultimate goal in life is to love everybody, which should be everyone's goal, because why would you ever want to hate? But if that's your ultimate goal, why don't you just start with the person that is closest, like living closest to you? And that for us was our roommate.
Yeah.
And I mean, look what it's become.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching this video.
For real.
I really
you.
hope you got something from it. Thank you. Of
Thank
course. That was dope.
Bro.
But yeah, guys, just continue to move in love. Like, if you didn't get anything from this, move in love. Racism is dead. Kill it. We can destroy it. Our generation can stop racism. Our generation can stop it all. They want us to feed into it, but we're not, because we're just so past it. So you be the change you want to see. You love the next culture. You love the next race. Let's treat each other equally. All right, you guys.
It's good.